Dateline, New York City, 2026. Breaking news. The samosa index is surging. Forget Wall Street, this is the only metric that matters. The samosa index tracks the rise of crispy, potato-filled goodness across America. From Austin food trucks to Chicago corner stores. The scent of cumin and coriander is everywhere. This isn't just about a snack. It's a sign that Indian immigrants are reshaping American cities, one samosa at a time. It's loud, it's colorful, and it's deliciously unavoidable. Saris shimmer down Market Street in Philly, doll drums echo in Queens, and chai lattes are now $9 at your local coffee shop. Indian culture has moved from the fringes to the center of American life. This isn't just about adding flavor, it's about rewriting what it means to be urban, American, and hungry at 3 p.m. What's driving this? Not just a craving for butter chicken, but a story of immigration, ambition, and hard work. It all started with a pivotal decision that changed America's demographic destiny. Doctors, engineers, and entrepreneurs laid the groundwork for the vibrant, dynamic, and more delicious America we know today. So buckle up, we're about to unpack how my parents, and millions like them, spiced up the nation. The samosa index is high, and the forecast is only getting spicier. Welcome to the new American city. Let's take a field trip to Devon Avenue in Chicago or Oak Tree Road in New Jersey. This isn't Main Street, USA, it's Main Street, India, USA. Step out of your car and you're hit with the smell of roasting spices, jalebi frying, and incense at the temple. Storefronts mix English with Devanagari and Urdu. Mannequins sparkle in sequined lehengas, and aunties haggle over mangoes. This isn't a theme park, it's the living, breathing heart of a community. These neighborhoods were built business by business, transforming overlooked areas into thriving hubs. An empty storefront becomes a grocery with 20 kinds of lentils. A rundown building becomes a wedding hall. These streets are economic engines, powered by entrepreneurial spirit and a love of home. And it's not just for Indians. On weekends, people from every background come for the food, jewelry, and experience. These neighborhoods are cultural bridges. You don't need a plane ticket, just an empty stomach and curiosity. Devon Avenue isn't just a place, it's an invitation, and the whole city is RSVPing yes. Here, the American dream is served with extra spice. This is what happens when you bring the best parts of home with you. The new Main Street is global, vibrant, and open to all, and it's only getting bigger. How did my dad, a chemical engineer from Aligarh, end up in California? It all started in 1965. Before then, U.S. immigration policy was a closed club, mostly white, mostly European. The 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act changed everything, abolishing quotas and prioritizing family reunification and skilled labor. Suddenly, America put out a help-wanted sign for doctors, engineers, and scientists. India, with its pool of educated, English-speaking talent, answered the call. My dad, and thousands like him, packed their bags, chasing opportunity, not asylum. This was a seismic shift. Immigrants chosen for what they knew, not where they were from. They became America's brain gain, filling critical gaps in medicine and tech. The act, signed at the Statue of Liberty, was more than a law. It was a promise. Give me your tired, your poor, and your PhDs. That invitation planted the seeds for today's vibrant communities. And the story was just beginning. The first wave of Indian immigrants after 1965 were academic elites. Think Avengers, but with PhDs. My dad was one of them, arriving with 2 suitcases and a head full of knowledge. They weren't looking for handouts, they wanted labs, hospitals, and universities to put their skills to work. Landing in 1970s America meant no Indian groceries, no Bollywood streaming, and a world away from home. They built communities from scratch, driving hours for basmati rice, forming cultural associations and celebrating Diwali in rented halls. These professionals laid the economic foundation, becoming doctors in rural towns and engineers in tech hubs. Their work ethic and focus on stability created a launchpad for the next generation. They weren't just practicing medicine, they were practicing the American dream. Their success inspired more to follow, expanding families and building critical mass. They built temples, mosques, and newspapers, anchors for a growing diaspora. The infrastructure they created made today's vibrant communities possible. They were the architects of a new American landscape, and their legacy is everywhere. While doctors and engineers built careers, another engine was revving: entrepreneurship. Enter the Patel Motel phenomenon. Families from Gujarat buying and running roadside motels. The model: live at the motel, work around the clock, cut costs, and save relentlessly. They formed networks, shared tips, and helped relatives buy more properties. Today, Indian Americans own over half of all U.S. motels, a masterclass in capitalism. This spirit wasn't limited to hospitality. Grocery stores, restaurants, boutiques, and travel agencies flourished. They became accountants, lawyers, and real estate agents, serving their own communities. It was classic immigrant hustle: find a need, fill it, add masala. Then came the tech boom. The next generation headed to Silicon Valley, becoming engineers, programmers, and CEOs. Look at Google's Sundar Pichai, Microsoft's Satya Nadella, the Global Nerd Olympics, Indian edition. From motels to boardrooms, the economic impact is staggering. The American dream is alive, and it comes with a side of chutney. That's the real miracle. To understand the Indian immigrant experience, know this: education is everything. My report card was my parents' KPI, their stock price, approval rating, and reason for living. Good grades weren't encouraged, they were required. A B was a brown F. This obsession comes from India, where education is the surest path to mobility. In America, it became turbocharged. We worked so you could have this opportunity. Don't mess it up. Childhood was measured in SAT scores and college acceptances, not football games. And it worked. Indian Americans are among the most highly educated groups in the U.S. High education translates to high incomes, often double the national average. This isn't luck. It's a cultural value system prioritizing long-term investment in human capital. Each generation pushes the next higher, creating a feedback loop of achievement. It's a multi-generational strategy for success, built on textbooks and late-night study sessions. In this community, a degree is the ultimate inheritance. For years, Indian culture in America was private. Diwali in basements, weddings for family only. Now, it's everywhere. Diwali lights up Times Square, and Indian food is mainstream. Chicken tikka masala is nearly a national dish, and regional Indian cuisine is in every city. Celebrity chefs, cooking shows, and even Trader Joe's freezer aisle are full of Indian flavors. Food became the ultimate cultural ambassador, a Trojan horse for hearts and stomachs. Entertainment followed, Mindy Kaling, Aziz Ansari, and even me, telling our own stories. Bollywood dance classes are packed, and movies like RRR win Oscars. We're not just sidekicks, we're main characters now. Our culture isn't just color and spice for someone else's story. It is the story. This blossoming reflects a community proud of its heritage and eager to share it. Festivals like Holi now draw thousands of all backgrounds, turning cities into technicolor celebrations. This isn't just assimilation, it's integration. Indian culture is now a permanent, vibrant thread in American life. America is more fun, more flavorful, and more colorful because of it, and the best is yet to come. For years, Indian Americans were seen as the model minority, hardworking, quiet, and good at math. But that stereotype is a trap, flattening our diverse experiences and separating us from other minorities. Being a good immigrant doesn't protect you from racism. After 9/11, South Asians faced suspicion and violence. Keeping your head down wasn't enough. The community had to find its political voice. The next generation isn't content to just be doctors and engineers. They're running for office and demanding a seat at the table. Look at Congress: Pramila Jayapal, Ro Khanna, Raja Krishnamurthy, and Vice President Kamala Harris. We're moving from being talked about to doing the talking. Political engagement is complex. Our community isn't a single voting bloc, but we're more engaged than ever, realizing economic success isn't enough. To truly belong, we must participate civically, build coalitions, and fight for justice. The model minority myth is fading, replaced by a more powerful political identity. And our story is still being written. So, where do we go from here? From a handful of skilled professionals to a community of over 4 million, Indian Americans are reshaping America's cities. The Samosa Index tells a story of growth and integration. Our influence is everywhere, especially in the kitchen. Challenges remain: fighting stereotypes, navigating diversity, and building bridges. But the foundation is strong, resilient, ambitious, and deeply woven into the American fabric. We're not just guests, we're co-authors of America's next chapter. The future is a vibrant fusion. Corner stores run by Patels, Diwali parades, and tacos by Korean chefs. Our differences are celebrated as strengths. Immigration isn't a threat, it's renewal, energy, and new flavors. The story of Indian immigrants is the story of America opportunity, hard work, and building a better future. The samosa index is high, and the feast is just getting started. Everyone's welcome at the table.